everyone. Beautiful to see so many immigrants out here. We are a beautiful people, and this country doesn't like to tell us that, so it's important we remember melanin is beautiful. So yeah, I'm very surprised that a lot of people in this country are surprised that it's still holding people in slavery. If you look behind you, there is literally a hotel called the Empress. Which Empress do you think that is? The Queen. What did she do? She held us in slavery. The part Jim Douglas, that's James Douglas, the man they call the father of British Columbia. This man owned my people. I'm from Mahaica, Guyana. He was born on a plantation in Mahaica, Guyana. He came here and he erected strange temples to this colonial structure with three branches of government: legislature, judicial, and executive. And this is the tree that all these rotten apples, all these bad apples, wherever that cop went, those people keep falling out of. It's time to chop down the tree and keep it moving. But to the white people here, I'm not going to speak to your morals and your conscience, because as history shows, you don't have that. But what I will speak to is your sense of preservation. So I'm going to just let you know, how long do you think you can hold people in slavery? Just how long do you think you have until all of these people you're labeling as migrants, who you're not letting vote, including me? I have permanent residence. My family came here legally. I chose not to become a citizen because I had to pledge allegiance to the king, whose country I just left because I was born in England. So since that didn't make any logical sense, I don't do illogical things. But since I've remained permanent resident, I can't vote. So don't tell me to vote to change what I need to change, because you won't let me. You know? I don't know what much more I could say, because I didn't plan anything to say. But I will say, you're going to watch your country burn down this year. And I worked as a firefighter last year, so I'm going to let you know, it's not Canadians that are stopping your country from burning down. It's South Africans, it's Costa Ricans, it's Mexicans, it's Brazilians. And they don't even register in this conversation about people having rights, because they're not even coming here to live here. They're just coming here to help. And their governments are getting paid for them to come to help, same as all of these migrants who come here. They come through these programs that their own governments, people who look like us, are selling them out. So it's not a matter of just race. We got to look at class, because rich people come in all shapes and sizes. And you know, people that look like me, James Douglas, that man is 1/8 of African descent. Elizabeth May recently claimed him as a black man. I don't know where she got that from. He is not that at all. He may have eaten one of my ancestors, and that might be about as black as he is. But I hope she does revoke that statement and send an apology, considering he owned black people. But yeah, if you guys, people who like the law, if you want to know the specific law that they have used to overthrow all indigenous societies, it comes from ancient Roman Dutch law, and it essentially is what is foreclosure. So what they did to do all of this to us now, to even have the land to build these structures, is they created economies by bringing in foreign law, and then decided that now we had to use whatever currency they decided to create to pay for the land that we had always been living on. So now we had to get jobs to pay for this land that we already had, but then they would never provide us with enough money through these jobs to actually maintain our land, so that they could come with foreclosure to take our land. That is specifically what James Douglas did. You heard about another man, David Cameron. So this man was brought to British Columbia to be the first Supreme Court Justice of this island. Where did they find him? On a plantation. He was failing at running in Guyana, and he blamed his failure on the emancipation of slavery. Useless. But despite his failures, he got brought here. Supreme Court Justice David Cameron. My great-grandmother's last name is Cameron. This is what you did to us. Why do I have to come here and tell you about it? I went to your schools. I didn't learn any of this there, but I was still capable of figuring out. So what was stopping any of you from knowing any of this? And no one paid me to learn any of this. I literally read a lot of this in books while I was homeless adjacent to the downtown east side. And luckily, I'm not still there because the law would have come and swept me away and throw my stuff in the dumpster like they're doing right now, like you're going to see them do still. So on that note, I actually don't have anything left to say, so I'm going to walk away from this microphone. Thank you.